Mathcast, intended audience, grade 4. Learning objective, multiply two-digit numbers of 10 by two-digit numbers of 10 using the area model, created by Faith Vilanov. Vocabulary, area model, and tens. Area model, a rectangular diagram used in math to solve multiplication. This square box or rectangular box is an area model. In this slide, I showed 10 times 15 is 150. In the bigger box, you have 10 times 10 equals 100, and in the smaller box, you have 10 times 5 equals 50. Tens, a number increasing by 10 each time you count it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And the trick I like to think of is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you count by tens, you just always add a 0 at the end. In our first example, we have 20 times 22. So, first, we are going to fill out the box. So, the first box will have 20 times 20, because this is 22. The 2 in the tens place means it is a 20. And then in the smaller box, we're going to have 20 times 2. Up next, we're going to work on the long multiplication. Anything by 0 is 0. 2 times 2 is 4, but we can't forget to put that place marker. So 2 times 2 is 4, so we're going to put that right there. And then 2 times 2 again is 4. So it's going to equal 440. Over here in the first box, 20 times 20 is 400, and 20 times 2 is 40. 400 plus 40 equals 440. Up next, we have a problem. Draw an area model to represent the following expressions. Then record the partial products vertically and solve them. For number 1, 80 times 32. So, in the box, we're going to put 80 times 30 and 80 times 2. Then we're going to write out the equation. 80 times 32. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16. So we're going to put the 1 and the 6 right here. Next up, we have to remember to put our place marker, since we are now multiplying by the tens place. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 8 is 24. Now we add those together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 2 plus nothing is 2. So our answer would be 2,560. 80 times 30 is going to equal 2,400. And 80 times 2 is going to equal 160. 2,400 plus 160 equals 2,560. For the next example, we have 70 times 54. In the big box, we are going to put 70 times 50. And in the smaller one, we are going to put 70 times 4. Then we are going to do the same process we did before. 70 times 54. Anything we multiply by 0 will equal 0. 7 times 4 is 28. Anything we multiply by 0 again is going to equal 0. And then 5 times 7 is 35. So we add those together, bring the 0 down, bring the 8 down. 5 plus 2 is 7, and then the 3. In the box, we have 70 times 50, which equals 3,500, or 3,500. And 70 times 4, which equals 280. Add those together, and we get 3,780. Lastly, we have 50 times 38. So, in the big box, we are going to put 50 times 30. And in the smaller one, we're going to put 50 times 8. Over here, we're going to solve. Anything times 0 is 0. And then we put our place value marker. 8 times 5 is 40. So we put the 0 here and bring the 4 up top. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 4, which is 19. Then we add all those together, and it's going to be 1,900. We go over to the box. 50 times 30 is 1,500. 50 times 8 is 400. 1,500 plus 400 is 1,900. Thanks for watching. My MathCast resources were DegreeWorks and Google.